Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, a happy ending tale. Once upon a time, in a land surrounded by bright blue skies and lush green forests, there lived a girl named Snow White, known for her incredible beauty. After losing her kind mother, Snow White was left with a cruel stepmother who was full of jealousy and owned a magical mirror. Every day, the wicked queen would ask her mirror, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?" One day the mirror replied, "You are beautiful, my queen, but Snow White is fairer than you." Enraged with jealousy, the queen devised a wicked plan: the escape to the forest and the seven dwarfs. The queen ordered a huntsman to take Snow White into the forest and get rid of her forever. However, the huntsman, moved by Snow White's innocence, let her go. He could not bring himself to harm her, and instead told her to flee deep into the woods. Snow White ran as fast as she could, seeking safety from the queen's wrath, and told her to run far away. Lost and frightened, Snow White stumbled upon a tiny cottage deep in the woods. The cottage belonged to 7 cheerful dwarfs: Happy, Sleepy, Doc, Bashful, Dopey, and Sneezy. When Snow White told them her story, they warmly welcomed her. "You can stay with us," they said, "but only if you keep our house tidy." Snow White agreed, and soon made a happy life with the dwarfs, the queen's traps. Meanwhile, the magic mirror told the queen that Snow White was still alive and more beautiful than ever. Furious, the queen disguised herself and tricked Snow White multiple times with a poisoned comb, a tight lace, and finally, a poisoned apple. Each time, the dwarfs rescued her until the apple. Snow White took a bite, and as soon as the fruit touched her lips, she fell into a deep sleep. A new ending. The prince and teamwork saved the day. Heartbroken, the dwarfs placed Snow White in a glass coffin in the forest's most peaceful clearing. One day, a kind and curious prince passed through the woods. He saw Snow White and listened to her story from the dwarfs. Unlike in the traditional tale, this time it wasn't a magical kiss that broke the spell. The prince and the dwarfs devised a clever plan. To break the curse, they had to destroy the queen's magic mirror. Together, they went to the queen's castle with great courage. When they shattered the mirror, the spell broke and Snow White opened her eyes. But that wasn't all. The queen, seeing her shattered mirror, finally realized that true beauty comes from kindness and love, not from one's appearance. Snow White continued to live happily in the forest with her new friends. The queen, freed from her jealousy, began to see the goodness in herself and others. The entire kingdom rejoiced, singing songs of friendship, teamwork, and the importance of inner beauty. And so this tale ends with Snow White and her friends living in joy and harmony. Remember, kids, the greatest magic of all is love and friendship.